The power of interaction, HTML forms at work. The internet is a two-way street. It's a bustling digital metropolis where information flows in all directions, connecting people from all corners of the globe. It's not just about passively consuming information, it's about actively engaging with it. Every click, every tap, every keystroke is a form of interaction that shapes our online experience. This is where HTML forms come into play. They are the building blocks of user interaction on the web, allowing us to communicate with websites in meaningful ways. They are the unsung heroes of user interaction, allowing us to do everything from logging into our favorite websites to submitting online orders. Whether it's a simple search bar or a complex multi-step form, they make it all possible. Imagine a world without forms. It would be a place where communication is stifled and interaction is limited. You couldn't send emails, post on social media, or even buy that cool new gadget you've been eyeing. Forms are the gateways to these actions, making our digital lives functional and efficient. Forms empower users to provide input, share their thoughts, and shape their online experiences. They are the tools that enable us to interact with the digital world in a personalized way. From simple search bars to complex registration forms, HTML forms are the backbone of dynamic web interactions. They collect data, process it, and send it to servers, making the web a responsive and interactive space. They bridge the gap between users and websites, enabling a seamless exchange of information. This connection is what makes the internet a powerful tool for communication and commerce. Whether you're a seasoned developer or just starting out, understanding HTML forms is crucial for creating engaging and user-friendly web experiences. Mastering them opens up a world of possibilities, from enhancing user interaction to improving data collection and processing. Building blocks. The anatomy of an HTML form. At its core, an HTML form is like a container that holds various input elements. These elements can range from text fields, checkboxes, and radio buttons, to more complex components like file upload buttons and date pickers. Each of these elements serves a specific purpose, allowing users to input different types of data. This container is defined by the tag, which acts as the foundation for our form structure. The form tag is essential because it tells the browser that everything within it is part of a single form. Without this tag, the browser wouldn't know how to handle the input elements correctly. Within this tag, we place all the input fields, buttons, and labels that make up our form. These elements are what users interact with, and they need to be carefully organized to ensure a smooth user experience. Proper labeling and grouping of these elements can significantly enhance the form's usability. The tag comes with a couple of important attributes. These attributes help define how the form behaves and how the data is processed once the user submits it. The action attribute specifies where the form data will be sent for processing. This is usually a URL that points to a server-side script or application that handles the data. Without the action attribute, the form data wouldn't know where to go. The method attribute defines how the data will be sent, typically using either GET or POST. The GET method appends the form data to the URL, making it visible in the browser's address bar, while the POST method sends the data as a separate HTTP request, keeping it hidden from the user. This simple structure forms the basis of any HTML form. By understanding these fundamental components, you can start to build more complex forms that cater to various user needs. By understanding these basic building blocks, we can start adding the elements that will capture user input. This knowledge is crucial for creating forms that are both functional and user-friendly, ensuring that users can easily provide the information you need. A world of inputs, text fields, and beyond. In the digital age, web forms are the primary way we interact with websites and applications. They are the gateways through which we provide information, make purchases, and communicate with services online. HTML provides a rich set of input elements to cater to diverse data types. These elements are designed to handle everything from simple text to complex data structures, ensuring that users can input information accurately and efficiently. Text fields allow users to enter short strings of text, such as names, addresses, or any other brief information. They are the most basic and commonly used input elements in web forms. While password fields mask the input for security, ensuring that sensitive information like passwords are not visible to onlookers. This is crucial for maintaining user privacy and data security. Email fields validate email addresses, ensuring that the input follows the correct format. This helps in reducing errors and ensures that communications can be sent to the correct address. Number fields restrict input to numerical values, which is particularly useful for fields that require precise data like age, quantity, or any other numerical information. Radio buttons allow users to select one option from a group, making them ideal for questions where only one answer is possible, such as selecting a gender or choosing a subscription plan. While checkboxes enable multiple selections, giving users the flexibility to choose more than one option. This is useful for preferences, interests, or any scenario where multiple choices are applicable. Date pickers provide a convenient way to input dates, allowing users to select a date from a calendar interface. This reduces errors and ensures that dates are entered in a consistent format, and file upload fields allow users to submit files such as documents, images, or any other type of file. This is essential for applications that require additional documentation or media. Each input type serves a specific purpose, ensuring that we capture the right kind of data from our users. By using the appropriate input elements, we can guide users to provide the information we need in the correct format. By carefully selecting the appropriate input elements, we can create user-friendly forms that collect information efficiently and effectively. This not only enhances the user experience, but also ensures that the data collected is accurate and useful for further processing. Guiding the user labels and accessibility. Clear and concise labels are essential for creating usable forms. Labels tell users what information is being requested in each input field. By associating labels with their corresponding input elements, we provide context and improve the overall user experience. Accessibility is equally important. We need to ensure that our forms are usable by everyone, including individuals with disabilities. This involves using semantic HTML, providing alternative text for images, and ensuring sufficient color contrast. By prioritizing accessibility, we create forms that are inclusive and welcoming to all users, regardless of their abilities. Section 5. Ensuring data integrity. Form validation. Form validation is crucial for maintaining data integrity. It involves checking the data submitted by users to ensure that it meets certain criteria. This could include checking for required fields, enforcing data format requirements, or even performing custom validation logic. HTML5 introduces several built-in validation attributes, such as required and pattern. The required attribute makes an input field mandatory, while the pattern attribute allows us to specify a regular expression for validating the input. For example, by implementing robust form validation, we can prevent invalid or incomplete data from being submitted, ensuring that our applications work as expected. Section 6. Putting it together. Crafting a contact form. Let's put our knowledge into practice by creating a simple contact form. This form will allow users to submit their name, email address, and message. We'll use a variety of input elements, labels, and validation techniques to create a user-friendly and functional form. Name. Section 7. Challenge time. Your product order form. Now it's your turn. Imagine you're building an e-commerce website. Create an HTML form that allows users to order a product. Include fields for the product name, quantity, size, if applicable, and shipping address. Don't forget to use appropriate input types, labels, and validation techniques. Think about the different types of information you might need to collect and how you can present those options clearly to the user. This exercise will solidify your understanding of HTML forms and prepare you for more complex web development challenges. Section 8. Key takeaways. The essence of HTML forms. HTML forms are the unsung heroes of web interaction. They empower users to provide input, share information, and engage with websites in meaningful ways. By understanding the basic structure of forms, the different types of input elements, and the importance of labels, accessibility, and validation, we can create user-friendly and functional forms that enhance the overall user experience. Remember, a well-designed form is more than just a collection of input fields. It's about guiding the user through a seamless and intuitive interaction, ensuring that they can easily and effectively convey their intentions. Section 9. Next steps. Enhancing forms with CSS. While HTML provides the structure and functionality of our forms, CSS allows us to style them and make them visually appealing. With CSS, we can control the colors, fonts, spacing, and layout of our forms, creating a cohesive and engaging user interface. By combining the power of HTML and CSS, we can transform our forms from basic input elements into visually stunning and user-friendly components that seamlessly integrate into our web designs. So let's dive into the world of CSS and unlock the full potential of our HTML forms.